Hi everyone, welcome to Yourpedia. This is Chandrasekhar, Faculty of Electrical and Electronics at Yourpedia. You all know that BEL announced its examination date, that is going to be on 31st of May 2025. So almost we are left with only some 16 days, that's all, right? Now, so this video is for those people who did not yet started their BEL preparation. Yourpedia started one module in which you will be getting 4,000 to 5,000 questions for your practice in the form of videos, in the form of test series, in the form of material. So in all means, by all means, you get 4,000 to 5,000 questions, right, for your BEL examination exclusively. If you did not yet started your preparation, you can join this module so that if you practice these questions, yes, you can get through the BEL exam. Okay, we prepared questions in such a way that yes, all the topics which are required for BEL are covered. One very important point I want to cover here is that BEL is not an exam which is going to ask depth question, but it will cover all the areas. BEL questions are very simple. So you can see I am going to take up control systems, 20 questions in this video. Okay, 20 questions I am going to take up. Very easy questions will be asked, but it will cover all the areas of the syllabus, right? So you can get solidly 4,000 to 5,000 questions, right? Let's get into this video. My very first question is, see, the questions also I taken such a way that those questions will match exactly BEL exam, right? The very first question is, read the question carefully. The very first question is, yes, he is asking about damping ratio, means damping ratio. We will explain very clearly the concept which is relevant to this question. Okay, that way all your concepts also will be revised. He is saying for a second order system, okay, second order system, damping ratio zeta is 0 less than zeta less than 1, then the roots of the characteristic polynomial are, we have, I can say, four types of systems we have. Let me write all four types of systems here. That is undamped. First one is what? Undamped. Undamped means there is no damping. Means what? Zeta is equal to 0. If zeta is equal to 0, your poles are simply imaginary, purely imaginary poles, underdamped, yes, underdamped. In this, zeta is there, but that is greater than 0 and less than 1. Yeah, zeta is there, it is there, that's why it is greater than 0, but it is less than 1. Its roots are complex conjugates. What? Complex conjugates, right? Next, critically damped. Yes, critically damped. Yes, this means zeta is exactly equal to 1. Its poles are real and equal. Poles are what? Real and equal. Next is overdamped. Yes, as I told you, depending on damping, four types of systems. Overdamped, that is zeta is greater than 1. Its poles are real and unequal, or we can say distinct. Distinct means different. Real and unequal or distinct. Real and, yes, unequal. Real and unequal. Yes. See, in the question he given about 0 less than zeta less than 1. What it is? 0 less than zeta less than 1, right? 0 less than zeta less than 1. So it is of underdamped system. Underdamped system means complex conjugates. Option is C. Underdamped system means what? Complex conjugates. Option is C, right? Let's go to the second question, please. Second question. See, questions of this way only, simple questions only will be asked, not tough questions, right? Not tough questions. What is this question? This question is about initial value and final value. Initial value and final value, right? This question is all about initial value and final value, right? Yes. What is saying? Laplace transform of f of t is equal to 2 into s plus 1 by s square plus 2s plus 5. Then f of 0 plus and f of infinity. F of 0 plus is initial value. Yes. What is the initial value? Initial value in S domain. Initial value is equal to limit s tends to infinity s into f of s. What is that? 2 into s plus 1 by s square plus 2s plus 5. S square plus 2s plus 5, that is limit s tends to infinity. S you take common, this will be s square, then it will be 2 into 1 plus 1 by s by s square. In the denominator also you take common, this will be 1 plus 2 by s plus 5 by s square, right? S square will get cancelled. If you put s tends to infinity, something by infinity is 0, means you are going to get 2 as the answer. Substitute it, you will get it as 2. Yeah, 1 by infinity is 0, 2 by infinity is 0, 5 by infinity square is infinity 0, 1 plus 0 by 1 plus 0 is 1, s square gone, you are left with 2. You are left with what? 2. Observe it carefully, please. Observe it carefully. Then we have to see final value also. For that we apply final value theorem. We have to apply what? Final value theorem, right? We have to apply final value theorem, right? Observe here. Same function, yes, we'll apply final value theorem. What is final value in S domain? What is final value in S domain? Final value, yes, final value is equal to limit s tends to 0, yes, 2 into s into 2 into s plus 1 by s square plus, yes, 2s plus 5. So something into 0 will be 0, something into 0 will be 0. Check it. 0 into anything is what? 0. 0 into anything is what? 0. The answer is 2 comma 0. The answer is 2 comma 0 respectively. Option is B. Option is B. See, initial value theorem, s tends to infinity, one s will come extra here. Final value theorem, s tends to 0, s will come extra here, and f of s, the function, right? Let's go to the next question, please. He is asking the step error coefficient. What is asking? The step error coefficient of a system g of s that is equal to 1 by s plus 6 into s plus 1 with unity feedback is. He is asking what? Step error coefficient. He is asking for step error coefficient. Step error coefficient is nothing but Kp. Step error coefficient that is Kp is equal to limit s tends to 0 GSHS. Limit s tends to 0 GSHS. So Kp is equal to limit s tends to 0. What is your GSHS? 1 by s plus 6 into s plus 1, that is equal to 1 by 6. That is equal to what? 1 by 6. Option A is the answer. What is that? Option A is the answer, right? Option A is the answer, right? Simple question. Next question is asking for a second order system with closed loop transfer function t of s is equal to 9 by s square plus 4s plus 9. The settling time for 2% band. He is asking for what? Settling time for 2% band. What is 2% band? Yes, 2% tolerance it is. See, settling time Ts is equal to 4 times of the tau for, yes, 2% band. 2% band. What is another formula, sir? Ts is equal to 3 tau for, yes, 5% band. For what? 5% band, right? Now what is tau? We need to get the tau. Yeah. What is the characteristic equation, please? The characteristic equation is equal to, yes, s square plus 4s plus 9 is equal to 0. Tau is nothing but a time constant, that is equal to 1 by zeta omega n. Now if you compare this one with standard characteristic equation, what is your standard characteristic equation? S square plus 2 zeta omega ns plus omega n square. Compare very clearly. In place of 2 zeta omega n, you have 4. In place of 2 zeta omega n, you have what? 4. In place of 2 zeta omega n, you have 4. Then how much is 1 zeta omega n? 2 zeta omega n is equal to 4. From this we get zeta omega n as 2. Zeta omega n as 2. Now, what is TS settling time? For 2% band na? TS is equal to 4 tau. 4 tau is nothing but 1 by zeta omega n. Then what is the zeta omega n value ma? That is 2. The answer is 2 seconds. Answer is what? 2 seconds. Option is B. B for Bombay. Right? Simple question again. Yes or not? Yes. Let's go to the next question. Yes. Consider a system with the transfer function g of s is equal to s plus 6 by ks square plus s plus 6. Its damping ratio will be 0.5 when the value of k is, he is saying that zeta is 0.5. Yes. Then what is the value of k? Okay. Right. Get the characteristic equation. What is the characteristic equation? Characteristic equation is equal to ks square plus s plus 6 is equal to 0. Then you simplify it. Characteristic equation is equal to, take k common and throw it outside, it will become 0 by k. 0 s square plus s by k plus 6 by k is equal to 0. Compare this one with the standard equation. What is the standard equation? S square plus 2 zeta omega ns plus omega n square is equal to 0. Now, omega n square is equal to 6 by k. So from this one, omega n is equal to under root of 6 by k. Under root of 6 by k. Right? And 2 zeta. Zeta, how much that fellow given? He is saying that it is 0.5. Yes, it is given here 0.5. 2 into 0.5 into omega n. How much is omega n? Omega n we got here as under root of 6 by k. In the place of, this is 2 zeta omega n. How much it is there in place of 2 zeta omega n? In place of 2 zeta omega n, 1 by k is there. 1 by k. Right? 2 into 0.5 is 1. 1 into root 6 by k. So square on both sides. 6 by k is equal to 1 by k square. If you solve this, you get k is equal to 1 by 6. You get what? K is equal to how much? 1 by 6. Option is C. C for Chennai. Right? Option is C. Right? Hello. Next question, please. This question is from Bode plot. What is saying? The Bode plot of a stable system is shown in figure. Of a stable system is shown in figure. Bode plot of a stable system is shown in figure. Okay. The transfer function of the system is dash. As I told you in our classes, or now itself I am going to explain you how to get the transfer function easily from the Bode plot. How to get the transfer function easily from the Bode plot, right? Yes, observe here. See, first of all, write this way. First of all, open loop transfer function we get from the Bode plot. That should be clear. Open loop transfer function we get from the Bode plot. That is GSHS is equal to, right? Yes, what it is? K will be there. Initial slope is how much? 0. Therefore, there is no pole, no 0 in the transfer function. I repeat the statement. Initial slope of the Bode plot is 0. Why? It's a straight line. Initial slope is 0 means it's a straight line. Why it is initial slope is 0? Because it's a straight line. The straight line slope is 0. Initial slope will decide the number of poles or number of zeros which are present at the origin. As the initial slope is 0, we can say that no poles or no zeros at the origin. But at omega equal to 1, the slope is changing from 0 to minus 20, means there is one pole at s is equal to 1 or omega equal to 1. Yes. So a pole is always written in the denominator. This is time constant form. Right? K by 1 plus s by 1. But the value of k we want to know. You tell me 20 log of, what is 20 log? Decibel value. 20 log of k value at any value before 1 means I'll take time omega equal to 0.1. How much it is there? 20 dB is there, na? It is of 20 dB. This is the magnitude of the transfer function at omega equal to 0.1. Omega equal to 0.1 means this s by 1 will not be there. Why? That s by 1 will come into picture after 1 according to Bode approximation, right? That will not be there. So k by 1, k. So what is the magnitude in decibels? 20 log k is equal to how much? 20. is equal to 20. So from this one I can say that k is equal to 10 ma, k is equal to 10. Then what is your transfer function GSHS? Transfer function G of S into H of S is equal to k is 10 by S plus 1. 10 by S plus 1. Option B, B for Bombay. Option is what? B, right? Next question please. Next question. If the Laplace transform of a signal y of t is y of s is equal to 1 by s into s plus 1, then its final value is, right? He given y of s, okay, what is that? 1 by s into s minus 1. Write its partial fractions, its partial fractions. S, this is s minus 1. Put s is equal to 0, you get 1. Put s is equal to 1. Put s is equal to 0, you get minus 1. Put s is equal to 1, you get it as 1. Partial fractions. Then y of s will become y of t if I apply inverse Laplace. This is going to be minus u of t plus this is going to be e power plus t into u of t. E power plus t into u of t. That is y of t. Yes, nothing I did. Just I wrote partial fractions and inverse Laplace. Partial fractions and inverse Laplace. Then final value is equal to, yes, final value is equal to limit, yes, t tends to infinity y of t, t tends to infinity y of t, right? So that is equal to limit t tends to infinity. What is that? You have minus u of t plus e power plus t into u of t. That is e power plus t is what? Infinite. Infinite means unbounded, na? Infinite means what? Unbounded. Infinite means what? Unbounded, right? So its final value is what? Unbounded or infinite. Both are same. Unbounded or infinite, both are same. Let's go to the next question, ma. Let's go to the next question. What is saying? Which of the following statement is not true for Nyquist criteria, Nyquist stability criteria, right? Let us read the statements one by one. What Nyquist stability criteria says, n is equal to p minus z, number of encirclements of the critical point minus 1 comma j0 is equal to number of poles which are in there in the right half, number of poles of the Nyquist function which are there in the right half of S plane minus z. Z is number of the closed loop poles which are there in the right half of S plane. P is the number of open loop poles in the right half of S plane. Z is the number of closed loop poles in the right half of S plane. N is equal to p minus z, right? It provides some amount of information about the absolute stability as Routh-Hurwitz criteria. No, he's saying not true. First one itself is not true. We'll see all four options, then we'll come to a conclusion. It indicates the degree of stability of the stable system. That is true. This is true. Means yes, it gives the degree of stability. Means more stable or less stable. Why? From Nyquist stability criteria, we are going to get gain margin and phase margin. If once we have gain margin, phase margin, we can say this system is more stable when compared to other system or not, right? It gives information occurring the frequency response of the system. Yes. It provides some amount of information about the absolute stability as the Routh-Hurwitz criteria. No, this is not correct. See, Nyquist stability criteria gives full information, not some amount. Stability criteria provides complete information of frequency response. Complete information of what? Come on, frequency response. Yes, frequency response and frequency response and stability right? Yes or not? Yes. Let's go to the next question. For the system, yes, 2 by s plus 1, the approximate time taken for a step response to reach 98% of its final value. Just now we did 98% reaching means 2% is the band, na? 4 tau, na? See, 2% band or 98% reach, both are same. Yeah, 98% is reached means 2% is the tolerance, na? Then what is the characteristic equation? S plus 1 is equal to 0. Then what is its time constant? Time constant is equal to mod of 1 by pole. Yes, what is the pole? Minus 1. 1 by minus 1, that is equal to 1. Then what is settling time? That is equal to 4 tau. 4 into 1, 4 seconds. Answer is what? 4 seconds. Choice is C. Direct question. See, This kind of simple questions only will be asked in your BEL examination, right? Next question please. A first order system with a transfer function 1 by s plus 1 is given by a signal 10 sin t. Its steady state output will be, yes. What is the input? Input r of t is equal to 10 sin t. If you compare this one from this one, you can get omega equal to 1. How, sir? Compare this sin t with sin omega t. I repeat, compare this sin t with sin omega t. In place of omega, how much is there? 1, right? Then what is a function? Function, transfer function, he given it as 1 by s plus 1. In frequency response, we have to replace s with j omega, 1 by j omega plus 1. But how much is omega? Omega is 1, 1 by j1 plus 1. Therefore, what is the numerator? 1 at an angle 0. Denominator is root 2 at an angle of 45 degrees, right? Then this will be, you may be thinking I am writing very fast. No, just it is the calculation. 1 is 1. The denominator is root of 1 square plus 1 square, root 2. Angle is tan inverse of imaginary by real. Tan inverse of 1 by 1 is 145. When it goes to upside, 1 by root 2 at an angle of minus 45 degrees. Right? Now, output C of t is equal to input magnitude is 10 into transfer function magnitude is 1 by root 2. Right? Input frequency is omega equal to 1 and input phase angle is 0. The transfer function phase angle is minus 45. That the transfer function phase angle will get add in the input phase angle. That is C of t is equal to 10 by root 2 sine of t minus of 45 degrees. Right? Which option? 45 degrees means pi by 4. Option is C. C for Chennai. 10 by root 2 sine of t minus 45 degrees. Right? Next question please. The dominant poles of a servo system, you have nothing to do with the servo system. Don't think, sir, we did not study about servo system and all, not required. Okay, just a concept is important for a servo system, forget about it. To confuse you, sometimes that kind of words will be given. Poles given at minus 2 plus j2, the damping ratio is, okay, S is equal to, let's take minus 2 plus j2. What is the magnitude of the pole? Magnitude of the pole is nothing but natural frequency. That is equal to, how to get the magnitude of this one? 2 square 4 plus 2 square 4. How much it is? Root 8. Then what is zeta? Zeta is, and this can be written as minus sigma plus j omega d. Yeah, poles of a second order underdamped system are minus sigma plus or minus j omega d. Remember, what is sigma? We know that sigma is nothing but zeta omega n. Therefore, minus zeta omega n plus j omega n into under root of 1 minus zeta square. Right? Now come here. Zeta is what? Sigma, magnitude of sigma by omega n. What is sigma? What is sigma? Sigma is how much? Sigma is, yes, zeta omega n. How much it is? 2 minus 2. In fact, by omega n, how much you got? Root 8. That is equal to 2 by root 8 is 2 root 2, 2 gone, 1 by root 2 is 0.707, 0.707. Option is C. Option is C. This is also direct question, right? Let's go to the next question. In a frequency response, 1 decade means, yes, 1 decade means 10 times of the frequency. 10 times, not by add by 10. Decade means 1 decade means 10 times of the frequency. 10 times of the frequency. 10 times of the frequency. 1 octave means 1 octave. People will get confused. Octave means are 8. No. 1 octave means, yes, 2 times of frequency. 2 times of the frequency. Okay. Octave means what? 2 times of the frequency. So he's asking about decade. It is 10. Right? Choice is B. Right? Let's go to the next question. A system with a transfer function g of s is equal to s square plus 9 by into s plus 2 by s plus 1 into s plus 3 into s plus 4. It is excited by sin omega t. The steady state output of the system will be 0 at, you want that output to be 0, and he is keeping, what is the input? Sin omega t. When you are giving sin omega t as the input, you must replace s with j omega. Now I am writing here g of j omega is equal to minus omega square plus 9 into j omega plus 2 by j omega plus 1 into j omega plus 3 into, yes, j omega plus 4. This will be 0 magnitude. Yes, I want the magnitude to be equal to 0. This will be 0 if yes, minus omega square plus 9 is equal to 0. If you solve this, omega square is equal to 9. From this, omega equal to 3 radians per second. Omega is what? 3 radians per second. Option is C, C for Chennai. Option is C, C for Chennai, 3 radians per second. Let's go to the next question. Consider a unity feedback control system whose forward path transfer function is k by s square. The steady state error for step input is, yes, see, the type of the system is type 2. G of s is equal to what? K by s square. What is that type? Type 2 system. Type 2 system. For a type 2 system, see, I am writing a note point here. Remember, for a type 2 system, if step input is given, if step input is given, then yes, then steady state error is, yes, steady state error is 0. Steady state error is 0. Right? A direct formula it is. Direct point, not the formula. Direct point it is. Let's go to the next question. A unit ramp input is applied. Okay. Then he's asking about steady state error. Okay. What is the steady state error formula? ESS is equal to 1 by kV. What is kV, ma? kV is equal to limit s tends to 0 s into GSHS. What is your GSHS? 2 by s into s plus 1. S gone, you are left with 2. Now what is ESS? ESS is equal to 1 by 2, that is equal to 0.5. That is equal to what? 0.5. Choice is B. Choice is B. Right? Next question, please. Next question. Yes. Let's go to the next question. What is this question? What is saying? For the polynomial, the number of roots which are in the right half of S plane is, this much big question cannot be asked to you. We can ignore it. Why? Because it requires a lot of time. It requires a lot of time for 1 mark in BEL, or you can solve it. We can solve it, no problem. We can solve it. Okay, just a minute. We are solving it. Okay, we will solve it so that you will get the idea how to solve. Right? S power 5, S power 4 by using Routh orbital. S cube, right? S square, S power 1, S power 0, right? Yeah. 1. Next is 2. 1, leave this, take it, leave this, take it. 15, nothing is there, 0. 1, 2, 15. Next, you start with S power 4, 1, leave the next one 2, then you take 3. Then nothing is there, 0, 0. First 2 rows are directly filled. Take starting from 1, leave it, take it, leave it, take it. Next, start with S power 4, take it, leave it, take it, leave it. Now you calculate this one. 1 into 2, 2, 2 minus 3. How much is this? Minus 1. Minus 1 by 1 is minus 1. Next this way, 1 into 15, 15 minus 0 by 1. This is 15, right? 1 into 0, 0. Minus 1 into 0, 0 by 0 minus 0, 0 by 1 is 0. This is also 0. Next, minus 1 into 3. Minus 3, minus 3, minus 15, minus 18. I repeat, minus 3, minus 15, minus 18 by minus 1. This will be 18. Yes. Now this will be, how much it is? How much it is? This is 0. This is 0. Right? Yes or not? S power 5, S power 5, S power 4, S cube, S square, S power 1, S power 0. Let me calculate it once again. Okay. 1, 2, 15. 1, 2, 15. 1, 2, 15, 1, 3, 0, 1, 3, 0, fine. This I got, okay. 15 is here, okay, not there. 15 is here, not there, okay. Now here, this into this into this, okay. Now, how much this is going to happen? How much this is going to happen? So this is going to be 15 here directly. Somewhere I committed mistake in the calculation. Check here. 1 into 2, okay. 2 minus 3 minus 1. Minus 1 by 1 is minus 1, okay. 1 into 15, 15 minus 1 into 0, okay. Okay, here something is missed, that is S square is not there. 3s na, here S square is not there, we can write it as 0 square. That's why I'm getting the mistake. Yes, you must take a complete expression. There the expression is incomplete. What is that? I will explain, sir. What is that? I will explain, sir. If you observe it carefully, s power 5 is there, s power 4 is there, s cube is there. After that, s square coefficient is missing. When it is missing, you must write it as 0 into s square. 0 into s square. Come here. That's why ours is not converging. Observe here carefully. Observe here. I will tell you how to fill it now. There, just because of my over eye, yes, I didn't observe it. Now we do that. 1, okay. After 1, you take it, leave it. Then 2 you take. Then leave 2, you leave it. Then after that 0 you leave it. Then you take 3. Then 15 you leave. After that 0. Next, I will go with the different color. This s power 4, 1 you take it. 2 already taken. Then 0 you take. Then s already taken. Then you take 15. Now it is perfect. S power 5 plus s power 4 plus 2s cube plus 0s square plus 3s plus 15 equal to 0. Right? Now you calculate. 2 minus 0 by 1. This is 2. I repeat. 1 into 2 minus 0 by 1, 2. This is 1 into 3 minus 15. 3 minus 15 minus 12 by 1. This is minus 12. Right? This is 0. This is 0. Right? Next. 2 into 0. Minus of minus 12 plus 12 by 2. It is 6. This is, yes, 15 you will get here. This is 0. This is 0. 15 is not there here. This is here, not there here, there here. Now, minus 6 into minus 12, minus 72. Minus 72 minus 30. Minus 72 minus 30 minus 102 by 6. Minus 102 by 6. This is 0, this is 0, this is 0, this is 0. This one anyhow will be 15. Calculated this into this something. Minus 0 by same. Again 15 will come. Plus, minus and plus. First column of Routh array element sign we have to see, or plus. He is asking the number of roots which lie in the right half base plane. So number of roots in RHP, is equal to number of sign changes. Number of sign changes in the first column of Routh array. Number of sign changes. How many sign changes are there? You see. How many signs are there? Sign changes are there. Plus 2 minus 2 plus. There are 2 sign changes. Therefore, number of RHP is equal to 2. Option is B for Bombay. Right? That way, simple RH criteria. This is simple only. I thought some calculator is required for some calculations. Not required. Directly you can do. Right? Let us go to the next question of the same kind. It will be a practice for you. Yes. Same question. But what is asking? Number of same right half of base plane poles. S power 4. Yes. S cube. S square. S power 1, S power 0, right? Now come here, 2 is there, 2 you taken, next you take 3, next you take 7. After that nothing is there, take 0. Next 1 you take, yes, 1 we taken, 5 you take, okay, 0, right? Next 1 into 3 minus 10. How much it is? Minus 7. Minus 7 by 1 is minus 7. Okay. Next, this will be 7. This is 0. This is 0. Yes, this will be minus 7 into 5. Minus 35. Minus 35 minus 7. Minus 42 by minus 7. Minus 42 by minus 7. So, 42 by 7. 42 by 7. Right? 42 by 7. But it is plus by minus by minus. How much this is? 0, this is 0, this is 0. Last element will be the last element. So this is plus, this is plus, this is minus, this is plus, this is plus. How many sign changes are there? Plus 2 minus, minus 2 plus. This is the first sign change, this is the second sign change. There are 2 sign changes, therefore number of RHP is equal to 2. Number of RHP is equal to how many? 2. Right? Next question please. He is saying the loop gain GH of a closed loop system is given by the following expression: k by s into s plus 2 into s plus 4. The value of k for which the system just becomes unstable is unstable. See, this is the concept. If k is greater than ab into a plus b, yes, system is unstable. Sir, what is a, what is b? I will tell you. system is unstable? I will tell you. K is greater than, A is 1, see A is 2, B is 4. Okay, K by, you can compare this one with K by S into S plus A into S plus B. A is 2, B is 4, right? So 2 into 4 into 2 plus 4. How much it is? K greater than 8 into 6. So K must be greater than 48. The option which is K greater than 48. Even equal to 48 is also not correct. Option is D for Delhi. In the options, K greater than 48, it is 48.0001 also correct, but that is not there. After 48, the next value is 96. That's why we are going for K greater than 48, right? Next question. S cube minus 4s square plus s plus 6 is equal to 0. The number of roots that lie in the left half of S plane. Here also observe carefully. Yes, s cube, s square, s power 1, s power 0. Apply RH criteria. S cube, s square, s power 1, s power 0. Apply it please. Tell me how much it is. 1. 4 you leave, 1 you take, nothing is there, 0. Minus 4 you take, then S1 you leave, 6 it is 0. Minus 4, okay, minus 6. Minus 4, minus 6, minus 10 by minus 4, it is 2.5. This is 0, this is 0. Last one is 6. This is plus, this is minus, this is plus, this is plus. 2 RHP are there. Why? 2 sign changes. 2 sign changes. Total poles are how many? 3 poles. Total poles are how many? 3 poles. In 3 poles, 2 are RHP, remaining 1 must be in LHP, right? Number of LHP is equal to R. Number of LHP is equal to 1. I will explain why. Total poles are 3, third order, na? 3 poles. In that 2 poles are there in the right half of S plane. How? 2 sign changes, first and second. Therefore, in 3, 1 gone. In 3, 2 gone. 1 is there in the LHP, right? Answer is 1. Option is B, right? Let us go to the next question. Let us go to the next question. Is asking what is the condition for this system to be stable? What is that equation? Characteristic equation is equal to S cube plus BS square plus CS plus 1 is equal to 0. The condition for this system to be stable is internal product must be greater than external coefficients product. Remember, internal product, what is that? BC. External coefficient product, this is 1, that is also 1. 1 into 1 is 1. So BC must be greater than 1. BC must be greater than 1. Option is B, B for Bombay. Option is B, B for Bombay, right? Yes. So these are the 20 questions 20 questions from control systems for your BEL examination. As I told you, we started a dedicated module for the students who did not yet started, or those who started, who seeking the help of good questions for your exam. Okay, we prepared questions such a way that all the topics of your BEL exam are covered, right? Thank you.